We're honored to have the sheriff join us this morning, and I'd like to ask him to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the June 26, 2017 meeting of the Shawnee County Board of Commissioners. In case you didn't know, my name is Bob Archer. I currently serve as chair of the commission and represent District 3 alongside Commissioner Shelley Bueller, who represents District 1, and Commissioner Kevin Cook, who represents District 2. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Let's get started. First item of business, please.
First item is item 3, consent agenda.
Questions or comments? There were 3 items on the consent agenda.
I'll move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Bueller, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item 4, new business, A, County Clerk, number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Commissioners, this morning we have vouchers that total $855,936.76. The highlights out of that voucher report: payment to Parks or Public Works for Bettis Asphalt, $345,267.52. Health insurance premium, $230,734.89. State of Kansas for the Motor Vehicle Fund holding accounts, $107,935.16. Parks and Recreation, $74,436.41. And finally, Public Works generally at $28,841.64. Those make up the bulk of the vouchers. I do not have any questions, and I would move for their approval.
I'll second.
Motion made to approve the vouchers by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
Move approval.
Second.
Sorry. Motion made to approve the correction orders by Commissioner Bueller, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item B, Parks and Recreation, number 1, consider approval of the recommendation of the Design Services Selection Committee for design services for the Lake Shawnee Trail renovations, and authorize Parks and Recreation to enter into contract negotiations with CFS engineers.
Good morning, Commissioners. Terry Birtles, Parks and Recreation. Here asking for your approval of a recommendation from Professional Services Committee to select a design service firm for renovation to the existing Lake Shawnee Trail at Southeast 45th Street. We went out for RFQs, got 3 responses. The Professional Services Committee unanimously selected Cook, Flatt & Strobel as the most qualified for that renovation and redesign. Just to bring some familiarity to you regarding the trail, I know you have a lot, but just to remind you, the trail has its challenges at that location, both from a maintenance standpoint and from a usability standpoint. To reduce our liability and to increase our efficiencies, it would be to our advantage to reduce the slope of that trail and make it less steep. So that's what this is all about. At a recent meeting, Commissioner Cook asked Mr. Vlock regarding the RFQ for the 45th Street work between West Edge and East Edge Road, and whether those could be worked together somehow for efficiencies. And John Knight, Tom Vlock, Tom Flanagan, and myself met and talked, and we do believe there are some efficiencies that can be created, but we feel like the efficiencies are more on what we can do, what we can not do on Southeast 45th versus what we can do on the Lake Shawnee Trail. That perhaps Lake Shawnee Trail being renovated saves us some money on a need for a sidewalk at that location on Southeast 45th, and might not help, or might help reduce the cost on a bridge. We also just talked about having both sets of engineers talk to each other to make sure they're on the same page regarding connections between the East Edge and West Edge roundabouts, connections to the trail from the sidewalks that will be going in on Southeast 45th Street. So yes, we do believe that we can find some savings and efficiencies when it comes time to design and to complete that project. With that, I'd be glad to answer any questions you might have.
Questions?
Just a
Yes,
question.
Commissioner
The
Bueller.
timeline on this then, Terry, would be when to start work on this project?
The timeline would be to start visiting with the design team immediately to negotiate a contract for services. It'll take them a while to develop design. It's not an uncomplicated design. I was hopeful to have something started by fall of this year to start making some improvements, but we'll have to see how long it takes to get the contract negotiated and so on.
Okay. Very good.
I should have added, we had the trail fund, will be paying for this money that's been set aside for a number of years for the renovation of that trail at that location.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a hazardous area, to say the least, and I think there are warning signs on either side of it.
Yes. In an effort to reduce our liability, we put up, basically, you must walk your bicycle between
Right.
these two signs.
Yeah, I'm glad we're addressing this. Very good. Other questions or comments? I'll make a motion to approve the request.
Second.
Motion made to approve the recommendation by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed no. Motion carries
Thank you,
3-0.
Commissioners.
Thank you, Terry. Next item, please.
Item C, Commission, number 1, consider approval of resolution number 2017-33, appointing Steve Bauman as the Shawnee County Appraiser, effective July 1, 2017, and ending June 30th, 2021.
Good morning, Commissioners. I would
All
be
right.
happy to serve you and the people of Shawnee County another 4 years, should you see fit to appoint me.
Any discussion, Commissioner Cook?
Just, Steve, can you talk just a little bit about some of the things that you've done since you've taken over as the appraiser, and what you anticipate some of the things you might want to be working for over the next term?
Sure. Since I've taken over, we've maintained compliance levels, so it's very important that we stay in compliance with the state of Kansas and all the regulations that are required there. It keeps me out of trouble and people of Shawnee County out of trouble for more expenses relating to the need for reappraisal. We've created some efficiencies with some databases and things to help get through this very difficult job in a quick and timely fashion. And we look forward to creating some new efficiencies with field devices for our field staff. Right now, they're out in the field doing sales and building permits. Sale numbers are up, so I think that if we can incorporate those items into our daily work, that we can get the process sped up a little bit and complete our job quicker with, the need for less staff. Not less than we already have, but not needing to hire more of the field appraisers.
Awesome. Just noting that the appraiser's office is one of the most user-friendly areas that Shawnee County has, and the database that you maintain with the website of all the different information and real estate information and other mapping devices, and just very user-friendly.
And we're looking to continue to improve that as well. So looking to redesign it, try and make it a little more user-friendly and give it a new look and some better search capabilities as well. So along with that and the GIS side of our mapping.
Commissioner Green?
I think counties all across Kansas are making this appointment before July 1st is the deadline, correct?
Correct,
So,
yes.
but I think here in Shawnee County, we have a professionally run office. It's very transparent, and you do a great job of trying to treat everybody fairly. So I'll move to adopt the resolution.
Second.
Oh, well, too, and I'll add that it is important. I know that some counties, actually the state has to come in and run those appraisal offices, and we don't ever want to get in that shape, and all our sales ratios and everything is very positive, really on target. And I think the important thing for the public to know is that our appraisal process is fair and equitable to everybody.
That is the primary focus, and we have a great staff. I'm extremely proud of the level of effort that they put out and the results that we deliver, so
We are too.
thank you.
Move to adopt the resolution by Commissioner Bueller, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed no. Motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Steve.
Thank
Keep up
you.
the good work. It's appreciated. Next item, please.
Item 5, administrative communications.
Good morning, Commissioners. Randy Luby with Parks and Recreation. If you recall, Mr. Knight was down here a couple weeks ago on his return trip from the NACPro conference in Ohio, and he announced that Midwest had received an award for Outstanding Contributor. We're going to do the celebration of that and presentation of that award on Wednesday, the 28th at 11 o'clock at the Midwest Health Aquatic Center. I believe we have the president of NACPro coming to present that award.
Wow.
This is a big deal for Topeka, and we're very proud of Midwest Health stepping up and helping us with this pool, because it wouldn't have happened without them. Also, this past weekend, we had a second week of the Arts Connect at Ripon Park, where they did a few more paintings. Everything went really well, and we look forward to working with them in the future.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Randy.
Good morning, Commissioners. Justin Gregory, Kansas Expo Center. The weekend update from the Expo Center, we hosted a Kansas NBHA National Barrel Horse Racing Association event in Dome Arena this weekend. Extremely well attended. We had over 160 entrants each day, 4 hours of barrel racing fun for 3 days. Today, this morning at 6 a.m., we started installing the low-speed, high-volume fans in Domer. And we do appreciate the equestrian community, and I do appreciate that going forward. July has traditionally been a slower month for the Kansas Expo Center. This July notwithstanding, we are hosting a gun show the 8th and 9th in Exhibition Hall, and we also welcome a new first-time event to Landon Arena July 15th, the Sunflower State Games. Is going to be there in Landon Arena. So, and also again, third Thursday, July 20th, we're still working on a theme for that. An announcement on the band will come later. So,
Okay.
all right. Questions?
Question,
Yeah.
what events are going to be at Landon Arena for the Sunflower State Games?
That is going to be wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo, powerlifting, and martial arts.
Oh, good. Very good.
All right.
All my favorites.
Thank
Any
you.
other for Justin? Glad you were able to talk again,
Me too.
and thank you for bringing us an update on the Expo Center.
You bet.
It's appreciated. Anyone else?
Steve Bauman, County Appraiser. I last week attended the Kansas County Appraisers Association, and thought I'd let you know that I was elected vice president of our association and slated to serve as president for 2019. Since I've been reappointed, I'm able to do that, so thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you, Steve. Anyone else? Commissioner Bueller? Nothing?
Don't have anything today, no,
Okay.
thank you.
Commissioner Cook?
Nothing this morning.
Wow.
Leaves you.
Next item, please.
Item 6, executive session.
There is a need for an executive session, and I'll make a motion to go into executive session for a period not to exceed 30 minutes for discussion of non-elected personnel and discussion, consultation with an attorney for the body of agency which would be deemed privileged in the attorney-client relationship. And that is a motion.
Second.
Motion made to go into executive session for a period not to exceed 30 minutes by Commissioner Archer, seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye, opposed no. Motion carries 3-0. We are in executive session. required, and we're officially adjourned.